Belle Harbor here, and I'm with
Psypris! Hey friends!
Hey guys!
Hey, so we are so sorry this is late. We had a little mic mishap, so we're just going to recap over the gameplay with a nice little narration of what happened.
Okay, so to start off, we're still on Fish Island,
Yeah.
Angelfish Island. We haven't really went into anything yet. There's still a lot to explore. This is only going to be starting day 2.
Yeah.
We did have babies.
Yay.
Our first little bird beak baby.
Yay, beetle bird!
Yeah, so cute. I hope we have more, so we'll have to have Nightshade and Breeze have more babies.
Alright, so to start off our day, we're going to start wandering upwards. We're really good on resources, so we can kind of start planning on having more babies.
So yeah, we start a new day. Nothing exciting, just
nothing.
you know, figuring out people's skills, seeing how strong. Forget how strong Spirit was.
Yes.
But mostly just collecting resources.
So we were actually looking, Spirit and Shard might actually have another baby because Celestial is so sweet,
Yeah.
and we forgot how strong she is too. She's really strong like her mama.
Yes, later we did see she's so strong she can't pick any berries.
Yes.
But that's okay.
Oh yes, and we see I have never seen this fish enemy. So we were kind of like looking at it, and I was like, what is this? So we were kind of talking. I guess if you want to recap what you said.
Oh yeah, just quickly, it was I think it's called, I want to say Razorina, but that sounds like Berryina, but it's a razorfish, so it's kind of like a piranha. They're not really dangerous unless you're bleeding in the water, and I learned that the hard way after some niches mysteriously died.
Oh, sad.
So we would like to try to catch him. We've got some people with high fish catching, but he might take a little more than that, 'cause a little more than the koi fish, so we'll see if one wanders close to us.
Yeah, exciting. So Grizz is going to start venturing out, and we are going to be careful because he might get hit with a coconut. So he's just going to grab a few berries and end his turn right for his day.
He's so cute.
Shard might kill that crab, but again, there's that coconut tree over there, so we're worried that if he stands there to try to kill the crab, he could actually end up...
Yeah, so we'll use Belle to tag team so they can get their first real kill.
But Shard did get...
Yes, he took one for the team,
Yeah.
and he does get a leech here, as you can see. But that's why he's got his partner, Belle, to come and get it off before it can cause any damage. So he was just like, leech, and let it go.
Get it off, get it off. So Wimmy is kind of holding up the rear. There's still the little ones kind of tagging along. And so she's protecting Celestial, and she's going to grab more grass because we need to start making more nests.
Okay, so here we have the babies. We don't want to leave them behind, so they're making their slow progress up to catch up with the group. But we do have Rosy Coral to kind of act as a second au pair to watch out for them and make sure they don't wander too far or into the water or under a coconut tree. All right, so we send our adventurous boys on up this way. They're going to leapfrog over each other in the usual fashion to clear the grass, so no one really hopefully gets left behind. And to make sure nothing bad's there, or maybe look for something good.
And so we kind of are discussing why is it so quiet. There are places that have some excitement available, like, you know, the little like scary areas. So we're thinking there's got to be something coming soon.
So of course our little adventurous spirit over here is rushing to catch up with everybody. She got a little bit behind, and she's a little bit jealous of that. But and then she's starting to see some fish, but she can't quite reach them. Although I think she probably could kill them if she could.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay, so at this point, reality catches up with us, and we do realize that Spirit is getting a bit older, and we really need her to have more babies, because she's very strong. Really, she was mated with and paired very well with Shard over there, but Breeze is also an option. So even though he's now mated with Nightshade, we begin to wonder if maybe we can ask them if it's okay to do what we've done in the past and share a mate, at least for one time. Also because Shard's over on the other side of the island. He could get over there, but, you know, we also maybe a little bit more bird beak and stuff.
Yeah. So that is something to keep in mind as we move on to the next day.
All right, so it's another quiet night, though we do have some rabiels that have come out to play and be eaten.
So Belle is feeling a little uneasy to find love. We went through the DNA, and no one is a great match for her.
Right.
So she feels, you know, she's not a huge adventurer, but if she pushes herself and is a little adventurous, maybe she'll find some love.
Yeah, we've had that with other nichelings in the past where they just need to find a wanderer, please.
Or we did say maybe she'll find someone to adopt too.
So here we see that Shard and Spirit are kind of separate. You know, they're separated by the grass in the middle, so we don't know, is it worth trying to have Shard break through and try to catch up with Spirit, or to Spirit to wander kind of back on her trail, which kind of goes against her nature.
Right.
So we're a little bit in a dilemma here.
Yeah. We do another safety check because Fel and I are getting a little uneasy. Why is it so quiet? But again, nothing.
Yeah, the most dangerous thing we've seen is one of those fish, but he didn't do anything.
No.
Okay, so here we see that our babies have grown up slightly, and they're really ready to join the team in the pack, and we're starting to see some little personalities start to break through.
Yeah.
But they seem to want to be a little group of themselves.
Yeah, definitely. And Wimmy does not want to be left alone all the way at the back.
So yeah, she makes sure she keeps up.
Yeah.
Okay, so here Nightshade, she cracks the nut, and she comes safely back ashore. No bad things have happened. No coconuts.
Yeah,
on the
no
face.
evil fish.
Yeah.
So Spirit is going to move. It is dangerous under the coconut tree. We had this discussion. Since there's already a nut there, she should be safe. Spoiler alert, she is safe.
Yes. Coconuts luckily cannot fall on top of where coconuts already were. Oh yeah, but she does spot a toxic plant, and we kind of discussed, but we feel like Spirit is probably smart enough to know that this doesn't look right.
Yeah.
She doesn't want to risk anything. She's been itching to scratch something with her really sharp claws. So she's just going to go ahead and just destroy the bush. She'll get some berries. As we said, it's probably something on the plant that if you touch it, it's poisonous. Toxic.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Poisonous
toxic,
is
poison,
if you
and
eat
venom.
it.
Yeah, okay, there you go. It's
Oh,
toxic.
yeah, venom is bite. Yeah.
Poison is eat, and toxic is touch.
Smell or touch.
Okay.
Yeah.
Anyway,
senses.
so whatever she figures out,
Yes.
she's going to get rid of it and just take the berries.
She does sense that there's a mole and a robile, so she's gonna bid her time and get them tomorrow.
Yes, she is.
But Zenith went ahead and got that robile.
He couldn't help it.
No.
Okay, so Breeze does a really quick safety check, trying to look for anything around him before he goes ahead and picks up the food. He does come across another robile, but he can't quite reach it.
But Rosie Coral is coming to catch up.
Grizz also moves to catch up with his brothers, but he can't quite reach the robile either. We're going to see if it moves as Doodlebird makes headway and grabs some berries.
Cute. Saris comes to join him, and Wimmy has to keep up, of course.
Never leave Wimmy behind.
No.
The robile still hasn't moved, so we're just going to go ahead and collect the grass. Robiles like to tease us sometimes.
We took a moment to appreciate the topography, and we do another safety check, but we really like the different...
Yeah, you'd said that you'd never seen one with that great of,
Yeah.
like maybe it's slightly like one step at a time. But yeah, so we're coming across some minor cliffs almost.
Yeah.
So it's really nice looking.
It is. And we're ready for the next day.
Again, nothing exciting happens. We know it's only a matter of time, though, so we have to make sure we keep doing our checks so that we don't mess up.
Yes. So Spirit is ready to get that mole. So she teams up with Nightshade. So Nightshade steps to the side to prepare the scene, and Spirit goes in for the kill.
He's dead. I'm sure she's glad to finally have killed something that was a challenge more than a bush.
Yes.
All right, so we come to a somewhat difficult decision here because we do see that Spirit is, of course, getting older. And after some deliberation, we decide that we're going to leave things up to the nichelings. So Nightshade and Breeze can decide because they're right. He's come down to catch up with Nightshade, but now he's right near Spirit. So we're going to let them decide if it's okay for Breeze and Spirit to have at least one baby, like we've done in the past. We also decided we'll give them one chance.
Yeah.
So we're going to have Spirit ask Breeze if he would be okay to have a baby, and obviously we can see Nightshade is here, so she's in the conversation.
Yes. So Spirit asks, and Breeze agrees.
So yeah, I think that it's a good move for the pack, but I think it also brings them closer together.
Yeah.
So we can have some half siblings.
We find this actually a great time for Nightshade and Breeze to also be together. So now we have 2 on the way.
And while Nightshade does have enough moves to make her nest, we decide we want to have those twin siblings again. So she's going to wait so that next turn she and Spirit can have their babies together.
Yeah.
All right, so now we jump back to the other side of that grass divide. Now we see Shard. He and Spirit had always agreed that they're going to do what's best for the tribe first and then come together when they can. So he's just going to keep exploring up this way, but we will make sure that Spirit and Shard have the 3rd baby together.
So as Belle and Shard continue forward, Belle actually finds a stump. So we're thinking maybe we can attract more nichelings to the tribe.
That would be great. And hopefully they're boys.
Yeah.
All right, so we decide Grizz is going to try his luck up on top of the windy stump. It's very windy up there. Didn't look that high, but
no.
The sound makes it sound super. But since he's the most, to me, the most attractive face, I like the cracker jaw and stuff, but he's adorable. So we're going to have him go up there and try his song or whatever. Typically in what I do is a tribe is at least between 15 and maybe even up to 30 just naturally. So with us being at 12, I really feel like we have a good chance of being able to attract someone.
So we'll actually have him sing at the end of the day just to add a little bit of suspense.
Okay, so here's Doodlebird, and he really wants to go on an adventure, but he doesn't know exactly where he should go. We'd love to have him be able to dig something up eventually. Anyway, so he decides to go with his parents to the east, so we're going to have him go there.
And Saris is going to collect some berries and head north.
So as mentioned before, Celestial can't pick any berries, which is really kind of funny. But she can destroy the bush. So since we're leaving that area, we don't really need to come back. We're just going to have her go ahead and destroy it, and that's what she does.
Rosie Coral goes to clean up the kills that Spirit did. And since Celestial is strong enough to defend herself, Wimmy actually heads towards the expectant mothers.
So Zenith checks the area and then continues on too.
Now we're ready for Grizz to perform. So we cross our fingers and...
Nothing.
We try it again and...
Nothing.
However, Belle has worked up enough courage after seeing Grizz to try her paw at singing.
Plus, I was also thinking that it might be better for a female to call because she might attract males. I'm not sure how exactly that it works.
Yeah,
so
that sounds like it would make sense.
It'd be great if she and Grizz can do that.
Yeah. But we were also kind of seeing that maybe Grizz and Belle will actually realize that love was right in front of them all along. Aww.
All right, so that does it for this episode. Again, we are so sorry that the recording, we always have this bad luck that something's going to mess up.
It's always something different, though. We'll get it one day. It'll be perfect.
This was just excitement in playing that we forgot to check certain settings.
Yes.
So I think I'm more pleased in the long run that we taped the visual rather than our talking, because like this we can do a quick recap. Nothing super exciting happened.
No.
We didn't really develop much lore. We did see some points of character development, but that's what we've mentioned here.
Yeah. So thank you guys so much for watching. We really do appreciate the support. Please like the video if you liked it, despite it being a narration. Unless it's something you guys like, I don't know.
Yeah, if you prefer this style, let us know.
Yeah.
It does make things move faster.
It's true, yeah. And also please comment down below. We need more names.
Yes.
Especially with going through with the lore and everything now. So
yeah, story-driven names. Names in general. We have a few left, but if you want to throw in some of your own, maybe you have a favorite nicheling in one of your games or another game you've seen that you'd like to see their spiritual successor here in ours.
Yeah, that'd be awesome. Especially also let us know if you do have one and we can maybe have a mini challenge of trying to see if we can get the one that looks like yours favorite. Please also, if you have not already, subscribe. We really do appreciate that support.
Yes.
And get notifications when new
Yeah,
videos
when
come
we
out.
finally do.
Especially if they're late like this one. Sorry.
Sorry about that. Please do remember to check the community tab just to see if we have any updates. As we've mentioned before, we're not going to just disappear. Usually it's because life got in the way or technology got in the way. But we do appreciate your understanding and look forward to your contributions to the Noodle Duke tribe. So thank you for joining us.
Stay crazy.